host, POGMarineFPS, and today we're going to be talking about another cartridge, the 458 Socom. It also fits in an AR-15 magazine, and I went to verify the information to make sure that I still know the information, but ended up getting some more information than I originally knew. We'll go over it. It's very weird information about the 458 Socom, its origins, how it was created, and why it was created. It's kind of similar to the 300 Blackout, but we'll get into some things. It's known as the 458 Socom. I don't know of any other names. That's pretty much 458 Socom, and people know what you're talking about. It's very similar to the 4570. It has very similar bullet weights as well, all the way up to 500 grains and probably a little bit more. But from what I've seen out there, they have up to a 500 grain bullet, which is heavy as hell. Very hard hitting. Very awesome round. Now with this, the velocity on these are crazy as well. 1900 feet per second, all the way up to 2000 feet per second. So that's pretty friggin' fast if you ask me. So not only is it heavy, it's heavy, fast, and hard hitting. Now, why was this cartridge designed? And is mainly because the Military Special Forces Command once again needed something that hit harder. This time they kind of based it off an operation that they was going through, that the Special Forces previously went through, was Operation Gothic Serpent. And what happened was that they shot the enemy that was there, and they would not immediately fall. They'd have to use multiple rounds in order to drop their target. Well, Special Forces said pretty much, fuck that, we need something better. So then they made the 458 Socom, and that's what was pretty much fit up and trying to push towards the bill of adopting 458 Socom for Special Forces. Now, with this, there's some little weird stuff. It was founded in the US because of those reasons, but now the cartridge was made by the company Tipu Jutsu LLC and is invented by Marty Terween. Now Tipu Jutsu LLC is what it stands for in Japanese. Tipu Jutsu stands for is the art of the rifle. So with this, that's how it kind of gets that weird twist with the Japanese Tipu Jutsu and Marty and them creating the cartridge, is that it has that Japanese vibe. Now, as I said, Tipu Jutsu means art of the rifle. Well, believe it or not, samurai follow Tipu Jutsu, and they practice it very well, just as well as the Marine Corps is with the rifle today. They had the same basic mindset back then. Yes, they were the marksmen of their times. They trained with marksmanship, close quarters combat, weapons manipulation, weapons retention. All the training that Marines use nowadays is set on Tipu Jutsu, on the Japanese ways like that. I'm not saying that Marines train the Japanese way, but the way that they train are like us, or we should say that we train like them. Either way, they were badasses back then. They're pretty cool, but you get the drift of it. They were warriors, they were marksmen, they were the Marines of their time. And I never really heard of that. I just thought it was really weird and really funny how they kind of get that vibe. But back to talking about the 458 Socom and its specs. I know I went on a little rant there, sorry about that, but I just thought that was really interesting, cool, fun factor to add in there. With the 458 Socom, if you want to go hunting elephants, if you want something equivalent to 4570, then the 458 Socom is for you. Like I said, use the same magazine, use the same bolt, and yeah, it's pretty friggin' cool. Unlike the 300 Blackout, the 458 Socom requires a special upper. So pretty much, if you're gonna do a conversion, I would just buy a 458 Socom upper. The reason why you need a whole new upper is because the upper assembly, the shell, which the bolt carrier is in, has to have a wider ejection port to eject the fatter cartridge. So that's what you got to take into consideration there, as well as the barrel and all the other parts. You might as well get a new upper in 458 Socom. So thank you guys for watching. Have a nice day. That was a little information on the 458 Socom. I guess if you're hunting elephants, that's pretty much the civilian aspect of it. If you're hunting elephants or you want a hard-hitting round, a really hard-hitting round that's 500 grain projectile, shooting around 1900 to 2000 feet per second, then this round's for you. It's a devastating round. If you haven't shot a 45-70, those things are a blast as well. So thank you. And I know the 45-70 is not for the AR-15. This is pretty much the closest thing you can get to a 45-70 for the AR-15. So yeah. So thank you guys for watching. Have a nice day and stay safe.